Thank you for tuning in to Who-Bangin Sports NCAA Football Week 5.
Of the United West Side Connection, and to the W for which it stands, one neighborhood, under God, invincible, with luxuries and riches for all.
What up? Who-Bangin Sports Talk Radio. I'm right here with my man.
This is Wham. What's happening with y'all? Try Wham on Twitter. How y'all feeling? Who-Bangin Sports. And shout out to Money Game Sports. Shout out to King Real. Shout out to all them out there. What's going on with you, bro?
And you know I'm live and direct, DJ Big Boss, man. Y'all can follow me on Twitter, DJ Big Boss, man. We right here in the city of Compton. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got the Lolos out. We know we got all the fam in the house. Where y'all at? We in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yup, we out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Real smooth,
we about to get to it on these Pick Six Picks of the Week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want me to go first, or you gonna go first?
Hey, you go ahead, man. I know you itching. Go ahead, do that.
Go ahead. So I'm gonna just break it on down. You know, I'm a Notre Dame fan. I feel like I have a good insight on Notre Dame every week. Yeah, so I'm putting Notre Dame back on the map this week. Stanford versus Notre Dame. This is a big one. Notre Dame's favored by 4.5. Now, for Notre Dame, starting Book is a new chapter for them. Book had a lot of time in the pocket last week. He got a chance to throw the ball all over the place. But this week, it won't be the same. Stanford's defense is a little more aggressive. But Stanford, they coming off 5 quarters against Oregon last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen that.
And it's been pretty rough. You know, Stanford defense is giving up 225 in the air and 147 on the ground. Notre Dame's defense is giving up 223 in the air and 145 on the ground. You know, and key information, supposedly, running back Dexter Williams will be coming back this week. And Notre Dame is coming off a really good road win. Preparation is key right here. They coming home. Kelly does good with preparation. And I feel with the home field advantage, Notre Dame will definitely win. But I got the game coming in at 30-27 Notre Dame win. Take it how you want. What's your first pick, man?
I mean, I got the UCLA Colorado pick, and that's -11 when it opened up. I think it's at 10 right now. Moved down against me, though, because I'm taking Colorado here, and this was the reason why. The defense never gets off the field for UCLA. They never get off the field. You watch them this next coming week, you're going to be looking like, why they don't never get off the field? The defense never gets off the field, right? They allow seven third downs every time of possession almost.
Okay.
It's seven third downs almost every time of possession. So that's ridiculous, right?
Okay.
And then 11 yards per point. 11 yards per point. That's the 120th record in the nation right now. Underneath UMass and New Mexico State. We was talking about how weak New Mexico State was. They playing against the Penn like the longest yard, the prisoners and shit.
Right. When they was playing the teams you can't even pronounce and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So,
yep.
UCLA is they get into that type of territory, and the reason why is because Chip Kelly got paid already. He got that bag. He done came up already, so it's a wrap. So at the end of the day, they on to the next, and who they facing right now is Colorado. Colorado onto some total different flip side type of things. They defense, offense, and special team, everything is kind of cohesive, and they got a long tenured coach. I like long tenured coach. Off a bye, they come correct. You know what I mean? They do their homework. Both teams are coming off a bye, but at the same time, I don't trust Chip Kelly. He not on that. He got all these freshmen. I'll take the minus 10 points on Colorado for sure. What you got next, bro?
Number 2, I'm gonna take a look at the Baylor at Oklahoma game. Baylor's plus 24 in this one. The over/under is 68.5. Now Baylor is 12-38 versus ranked opponents, but this year they have the number 15 defense and the number 38 offense. Oklahoma, on the other hand, they giving up about 383 yards a game, but they are getting about 502 yards a game on offense. But this is going to be the best defense that Oklahoma has to face so far. I predict a slow start for both teams. I feel each of them take a little time to feel each other out. Baylor should cover the 24, and the game should go somewhere near 68.
Oh, okay.
What's your second pick?
I mean, what I really got coming up next is the USC-Arizona game. Now, you may see a pattern here. I might end up just picking on Southern California football teams. And it may be a reason why, because everything else is focused on certain things else, like Lakers and the Rams and all these other different type of teams that's going on right now in the city. So they don't really care about the football teams in the college. So I'm going against them again here at USC and Arizona. I like Arizona right now just because they got a left tackle back. They got a left tackle back against Oregon State. The running game gave Khalil Tate something they didn't have all year, a break. Right. He was able to play, but didn't have to do too much. The running game gave up like over 400 yards. They allowed 400 yards on Oregon State side. They rushing attack was tremendous. If they could bring something like that to USC, you already see it. USC would give up points against Washington State.
No D line.
They no D line. They don't have cohesiveness. It's not going to change. It's just proven. He should have been on the hot seat, but he just winning. You know what I'm saying? He won by the skin of his chin types scenario. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go against him again here.
Okay.
I like Arizona in this spot, and I feel like Khalil Tate gonna show out because he got his little buddy back that he liked, the little left tackle. That he made it seem like that was his guy. So, I like that.
And shout out to that over in the SC game last week.
Yep. Appreciate you.
Who-Bangin Sports, you heard it right here.
Appreciate you.
Now, my next game is Hawaii versus San Jose State. Hawaii's minus 13 in this one. The over-under is 68.5 again. Now, I see this as an easy money spot for Hawaii, whose passing attack is number 5, averaging 373 yards a game. San Jose State's defense is giving up 364 yards a game anyway. The road team usually wins on this one, and Hawaii is definitely in need of a road victory in the conference win at that. So this is spot right here. I really like Hawaii. I see this one as 42-24. Hawaii rolls them over with the passing attack.
Yeah.
What you got on number 3?
So on number 3, I got Washington State, Utah. The Utes. They number 2 in defense and I believe in efficiency, and they're like super crazy. But the only thing that's crazy about them. And I'm sorry, in pass defense. They're number 2 in passing yard defense. That's what they are right now. They're number 2 in passing yard defense. And that's cool because they're matching up against a number 1 or number I think it's number 1 in passing in Washington State. Mike Leach is all together, does his homework. The praises came from the Utah coach. I believe his name is Whittingham or something like that. It came from in some article I wrote or what I read or whatever. But at the most of it, he really gave him high praise, the same way I feel about Mike Leach. And Mike Leach always come prepared. He knows where he's going to be headed in this spot. And he's been here before. And at home, as an underdog, they're almost 70% even though it's a little small sample size, but when it gets to like 7, 8 games, that's when you start to make sense, you know?
Okay.
You gotta start taking that time in and get that money. So
right now,
you get into them. I like Washington State here. I like Washington State against the Utes. Even though they got a good defense, I feel like this is going to be a good spot for them. I got Washington State.
That's what's up, man. So shout out to the Money Gang and all the players involved. Make sure you go follow Money Gang. Shout out to all my low baggers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to SBR.
Yes.
It's DJ Big Boss.
This is Trot Wham on Twitter.
Who-Bangin Sports.
Who-Bangin Sports.
Shout out to all the homies in the house, too.
Yeah,
we chilling.
We chilling, smoking.
We got more to come in.
Gang.
What's the bag?
West Side.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What up, low bag fam? What up, Pete and Jimmy? Shout out to the Money Gang. I know you're in the chat. Check this out. I got a few plays for you today, but guess what? It was payday today. Just got paid Thursday night, and all I got is $310, man. This ain't the life of me, but gotta crawl before you walk. So, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make it this week with this $310. And the only way I'm gonna do it is if I get to captain some of these sports plays. So I got a foolproof plan right here. I'm gonna take this. That's 100. That's 100. Oh, the $10. I'm gonna take the $10 and go buy me some groceries with that. I'll figure out something. And these $300, I'm gonna invest these in myself and my picks. So you can follow me, trail me, fade me, it doesn't matter. Once these $300 are gone, it's back to the fryer for me. So I got 3 quick picks. First pick, FAU versus Middle Tennessee. I'm going FAU -3. Next pick, Penn State versus Ohio State. Big top 25 game. I'm going to go ahead and take Ohio State minus the 3 points or 3.5, whatever it is now. Just 3 when I just looked at it, but minus the 3 points, Ohio State for that one. My last 100, this the one really going to save me. I know I'm going to get this back. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to get you back, man. You know, we call these blue faces and hundreds and C notes and stuff out here. I'm going to get this back. You know why? I'm going to put that on Hawaii versus San Jose State in the Mountain West, which I study the best. -10, take it to the bank. Hawaii -10. Thanks, man, for tuning in to the Low Bag Show. Thanks, Jimmy and Pete, letting me do my little 2-minute performance. Let's take a look into the Mountain West Conference Week 5. What up, sports fans? It's Who-Bangin Sports right here, live and direct, man. You know, we switch it up a little bit. You know, we going to be taking y'all from city to city, you know, show you what's really going on. I know y'all out there in Florida, Texas, y'all tuning in, man. We going to give y'all a little taste of what goes down. So we right here live in Compton right now, you know what I'm saying?
Compton.
Me and my man Wham right here.
Yeah.
Wham, tell them where you can find you on Twitter.
Hey, you can find me on Twitter on Trot Wham.
That's
Money Gang Sports. You find that hashtag, you gonna find me on there. They always tagging me up in there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boys, you feel me? What's up with you,
We
bro?
live and direct, man. We got a couple homies in the house. Homies, say what up.
What up?
You know what I'm saying? We got the homies in the house. We chilling. I'm going to do my weekly Mountain West breakdown like I usually do. If you've been watching and paying attention, you know I give a lot of good information. 4 weeks into the season, well, actually, we on week 5 now, but 4 weeks in the season is the better sample size to start determining what these teams are going to do. A lot of the conference games are coming up. Games mean different things, so it's a lot of different reads and a lot of different looks. I just bring it to you live and direct from what I, took my time out to take a quick study of. I'm going to try to run through it fast. I'm going to go with Boise State. They coming off a bye week. They seeing Wyoming, at Wyoming. You know, they nice and rested. They focused. Way better team than Wyoming. Wyoming's been up and down. They had a little defense. They had a little offense. Boise State just going to use this team like a punching bag. So expect Boise State to win. Utah State, last week it was a 42-32 home win over Air Force. This week is they bye. Next up they see BYU. Utah State put some proof in the pudding in this conference opener, beating the rested Air Force, who tested their gangster for a solid 4 quarters. But Utah State pulled off with the victory, and Air Force fought them pretty tough. Next is Wyoming. Once again, coming off the bye week, they're at home seeing Boise. Wyoming is 2-4 place in the mountain right now. They 2-2 and they in 4th place in the mountain right now. The only missing win they had was the first win of the week 1. So they've been kind of struggling. The offense is averaging 301 yards a game and 4.5 yards a play. Defense is giving up 376 a game and 5.1 yards per play. Wyoming is not the team from 2016 that beat Boise. Expect that home loss again. Next, I got Air Force. Air Force took the loss last week to Utah State like we spoke of. This week, they home against Nevada. Same old military team and this Air Force team. Never know what team will show up, but expect the run first, the discipline, the solid effort in the Air Force. Air Force is 3-1 versus Nevada and almost lost last year, but they ended up winning 45-42. Expect a close game in that one.
Damn.
Yep, Colorado State last week, 19-35 home loss to Illinois State. Not good, Colorado State. This week they're going to take a bye, rest up. Right now, their offense is averaging 419 yards per game, 5.3 a play. They 44% on third down. The defense is giving up 497 a game. You know what I'm saying? And they're giving up 22 first downs a game. This vehicle definitely needs work.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go down to New Mexico. Last week, New Mexico was on a bye. This week, they played a little Liberty out here.
Yeah.
Liberty's a nice little struggling team. You know, they kind of new to the conference, and they trying to make their way up. But New Mexico State stays home after a week rest, struggling. Liberty team coming through. New Mexico State is 2-1, but no conference play. They ain't been tested yet. You know, only test they had was a rival game, and that was New Mexico State. That's out of conference. So, New Mexico is 66% rushing average, 137 yards rushing per game, and they're 100% in the red zone. Shout out to New Mexico. Still ain't been tested. Give them some time. I'm going to move right over into Fresno. Last week they had a bye week. This week they played Toledo. Fresno is coming off a bye week to see Toledo, who beat their conference mate Nevada 63-44. Fresno State is a much better team than Nevada. The defense is holding opponents to 288 yards a game, 4.5 a play. Expect this late game to be a good one. San Diego State, last week, 23-20 home win versus Eastern Michigan. That was a tough one. San Diego State is 3-1 and a very tough, balanced team who prides itself in blocking, tackling. Much needed bye week facing Boise State in week 6. Still no conference play, but averaging 211 yards rushing. But defense is giving up 371 yards per game. Next, we got UNLV. Last week, it was a 20-27 loss to Arkansas State. It was ATS cover, though. This week is their bye week. UNLV traveled 1,500 miles for a fist fight against Arkansas State, only to lose by a touchdown. You know, good fight for UNLV. Hope they tighten it up over there. The coach is taking them step-by-step methods into building that team. Be on the lookout for UNLV. Nevada last week, 44-63 road loss to Toledo. This week, they're on a road trip over to Air Force. Nevada better buckle up for this one. It's going to be a quick little flight to Colorado on Air Force One. Nevada can score an average of 396 yards per game, but they're giving up 169 rushing on defense. Expect Air Force to run, because that's what they do. So next we're going to go to San Jose State. Coming off a bye week, they at home versus Hawaii. San Jose State's a really bad team who is in need of the bye week. Hopefully they regroup. This home team is going to go for an air short against Hawaii. They're giving up 493 yards per game. and 364 of that is in the air. And all Hawaii does is score, and throw. So the passing attack is basically just going to overbear them there.
Maybe take that over, too.
Take the over, too.
Maybe.
But San Jose State, I give them about 17 or something they might put up. But, you never know. Last but not least, I'm going to get to Hawaii. Hawaii was a 42-21 home win versus Digwanese. I never could pronounce that school name. But this week, they're on the road to San Jose State. We just talked about this. It's going to be business as usual. Quarterback McDonald went 276 yards with 5 TDs. And Hawaii is 4-1. Only loss was a road loss to Army. They should be hungry for this conference win on the road while they're still in the Mountain West. This one's going to count. Expect Hawaii to get the win. That's it. That's all I got for now, man. That was the Mountain West. I'm right here with the homies. Homies, say what up.
What up, dog?
Duquesne.
Whoa.
Duquesne is the name. Okay. Homies always got a great. My man Chart Wham in the house, man. It's Who-Bangin Sports. Shout out to Money Game Sports. Shout out to my man Jimmy, King Rail, Camp Killer. Y'all know who y'all are, man.
Yes.
Shout out to all y'all. Make sure you go follow Money Game Sports on Twitter.
Shout out to everybody, man. That's just real talk.
Another week. That's week 5, Mountain West, man. We're going to watch these games, see what happened.
Whoa.
Peace. Shop Talk. What up? Who-Bangin Sports Talk, man. We had a nice episode today. I hope y'all got some good picks, some good information. We got the homies in the house. Where y'all at?
Picking them winners.
Yep. Picking them winners. Yep. Picking them good. Yeah, we right here in the CPT, man, the hub. If y'all out there, y'all ain't from LA. So Compton is also nicknamed the Hub City. So we right here in the hub, man. Just chilling, man. You feeling all right?
I'm feeling Gucci, bro. I'm feeling gravy. I'm feeling everything smooth. I'm shaking and baking. I'm dodging and hey.
Fresh off a parlay.
I'm posted. I'm fresh off a solid little parlay that had me sweating bottom of the 12th. Ridiculous shit, but at the same time, gotta be coping steady. You gotta peaks and valleys. You gotta stay in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Even kill all time. You feel me? Ain't nothing really too much. You feel me? You just gotta stay A1.
Exactly. Yeah, we gonna just talk a little shop talk with the fellas, man. Just
what's up?
Spit out a few things, man.
Gang.
Some stuff topping the news. What's topping the news today, man?
Man, I wasn't really too much. I was having to cap too much hard, so the news is kind of like foreign to me. But I did kind of see a few little weird things. It's been I seen some funny thing on Instagram, about some crazy stuff like that, but I ain't gonna go into that. I don't think that's appropriate for the kids. Kids be watching sometimes.
Hey.
Sometimes the kids want to gamble.
This ain't no kid show.
Sometimes the kids may want to gamble, so I don't want to really go out
I think we're gonna involve everybody in the house tonight, man. Since we feeling good. Let's talk about Bill Cosby, man.
I was trying to go around it. Why?
Bill Cosby get what?
I almost shed a tear when that happened. The reason why they gave him 3 to 10.
How do you get 3 to 10? Either you gonna do 3 or 10. When they gonna pick the minimum? They just gonna wait till he get the 7.5, 3 3/4.
No, he gonna do that 3. He gonna do that 3, bro. That's why I think when I ran into people, I told them 3.
What you think?
I told him 3.
House arrest, man, and some counseling.
So what?
He got a mug shot. He gone.
81.
He got a mug shot. He gone.
Oh man.
Hey, but that mess made me sad though. You know what I'm saying? I felt sad because, anybody that go, I don't want them to be looking like me. You feel me?
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I know the situation.
That's how I be feeling though.
Yeah, when he get out.
But yeah, it be
he
on
gonna
the
get
same
a
time.
He gonna get it like the DMV give you a handicap thing. He gonna get the handicap thing with the sex offender sign. Oh no, it's all bad.
He gonna sign up before he gonna sign. They gonna make him sign up before.
All they did was eat up his money.
Yeah, that's what
they soaked that all the way up. Yeah, he gonna be regular degular, but at the same time, he gonna be regular degular. He gonna be regular degular.
Man, he might be sick.
He gonna be regular degular now, bro. It's gonna be scary.
My childhood Cosby show.
It's fine though, right?
Wait. It hurt.
Hey,
Take it away.
Hey, he said, "Don't worry me, bury me a G."
Wait, this is cold though, man. The world is cold. I go in here. I Google Bill Cosby first.
I thought you were about to say I took a nap, and then all of a sudden, Bill Cosby in jail.
Shit.
The fuck?
Bill Cosby gets vanilla pudding in jail for his first meal behind bars. Why they doing like that? Why they doing like that, man? That ain't even right.
That's a troll. That's a troll. That's a troll.
That ain't
That's a
right.
troll. That's a troll.
Wow.
Because, man,
That ain't even right.
they gonna take his fronts out, man.
Oh man.
Damn. He out there like damn.
Something soft.
He out there like
Man.
that.
He shouldn't be in there like they said on the end of Boys in the Hood. I know why you got out the car. Shouldn't be in there in the first place. He shouldn't be in there in the first place, man.
That was not that wasn't a well-known scene. Everybody was quiet as hell. I was like, wait a minute, we don't know about that scene. Hey, but at the end of the day, though, what you think about the Le'Veon Bell shit?
I don't know. How many games he gonna play for the year?
He ain't gonna play at all. At all? They say he ain't gonna play at all. They about to trade him. Everybody trying to attach him to the Patriots, trying to attach him to the Browns. You know where I think he actually gonna go? I think he gonna go to San Francisco.
Is anybody looking for him? Is anybody checking for him?
I don't know. The 49ers sure can't use him.
49ers.
You sure can't use him.
Don't they need a quarterback?
Well, we need that too. With a running back, we'll take same thing.
Ridiculous amounts of money.
What will happen? What will happen if they get Kaepernick? What will happen if they get Kaepernick and Le'Veon Bell? That'd be crazy.
What would have happened if he would have thought about, trying to get that extra yard?
Y'all doing my boy.
Now, if he come back, is he gonna be nice as
It's gonna take. They said something about 3 weeks off top to get back conditioning and used to hitting. Like so, if he decided he was gonna sign up today, you still not gonna see him to a couple games down the road anyway. I don't know, but I'll tell you this though, I'm for players putting strongholds on the teams when they can, man. Like that's what the game is about.
Yeah, when you able to choke, when you got your hands on the motherfucker, you better squeeze that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I think so too, because he deserves what he's worth.
Plus, they'll do you every time. Every time the NFL could put a player in a squeeze to either take less money or abide by this or do like that, they just do it at will. And sometimes, how often do you get the angle where you can be like, oh, okay, well, look, I'm your top rusher right here. Let's renegotiate things and put them against the wall, too. That business is supposed to be 50-50, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a good thing.
What else was out there, though?
How about that Lakers show, man?
Lakers! They said your boy, the ball dude came out all buff. I ain't seen
He came out swole, didn't he? Y'all see he came out swole?
He did a Kobe on us.
He came out big. You see how big he came out?
He said his stroke is much better.
He looked like his little brother. He looked like his little brother weight. He looked like his little brother. He out there. He out there.
Political.
He up there.
They talk about your boy Victor Ortiz right here, you know what I'm saying?
Victor Ortiz.
You know what I'm saying? Former boxing champion turned actor, you know.
Oh.
For rape and charged with
Whoa.
Okay, and then I seen the other stuff about what's the dude from what about the dude from the Vikings? He had broken into his the wide receiver of his teammates' house and stuff, and then the dude like denied it today. He's like, oh nah, he never broke in my house and like that. He crazy, and they try to put him in a hospital. He was like doing all these crazy drugs and shit. Like,
damn,
yeah.
He cutting up.
Y'all remember that dude that was in the playoffs? And he was like, he was like all weird and shit in front of the girl.
Oh man.
I remember that nigga.
But yeah, man, this how we do it, man. Live and direct, man. We gonna continue to bring you live and direct footage, full, authentic, organic, however you want to call it. We got homies in the house. We chilling. We having a good time. You know, we brought some pics to y'all today. We did our thing, man. Shout out to all the people that support us. We support you. You know, Money Gang, Low Bag Show,
Money
SBR.
Gang.
Good looking out. Thanks to the fellas for being on here. Thanks for inviting us to your home.
Thanks to my guys in the back.
We got all this memorabilia.
Money Gang Sports, Money Gang Sports.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all my people in Money Gangs. Keep real.
I believe.
Peace.
I believe I.
Shout out to all y'all for tuning in, and shout out to our sponsors of the Who-Bangin Sports Talk Show. Follow them on Instagram, A+ Inflatables. They got those big screens for every kind of event. Just give them a call, DM them, hit them up. They'll bring it out to you so you can enjoy. And we also got Capture Your Moments Media. They do all your photography and video needs. They do weddings. They do graduation pictures. They do whatever you need them for. They do on-sites. They do off-sites. And also they'll come and set up right where you at. Shout out to all y'all.